So I've been loving the conversations that we've been having with many of you about putting customer insight strategies in place and opening the lines of communication with your customers. Truly, it's transformative. We believe strongly here at McKinsey and personally that businesses that are more connected with and open and transparent and have an authentic connection with their customers and prospects are the ones that are going to succeed going forward. So I did get a question this week, and actually it's one that I've gotten many times, so I want to address it. But one of the big questions that I always get, well, one, what is a good response rate? And two, what type of incentive should I give for these types of projects? So when we are, and I know I've addressed this before, but I want to say it again. How many responses matter in a customer insights project like this, and if we really are focused on creating a relationship with our customers, all responses matter, right? And if we're just starting out in this type of projects, I'm going to be real open because I think I've mentioned it before, but you might have a lower response rate in the beginning if you have not given your customers or prospect a reason to respond or understanding that you will do something with their feedback. So, which is again why it makes sense to have an ongoing strategy of connecting with your customers over time, as opposed to just doing a one-off ad hoc study saying, hey, I didn't get a great response rate, or I didn't get what I wanted out of it, a one and done type of thing. We want to be able to have this be an ongoing campaign that we have. In regards to incentives, I think that there's a lot of thoughts and topics about that. My personal and at McKinsey, we believe that the best incentives or incentive that you can give to your customers or anybody is, quite honestly, feedback. It's letting them know that you heard them and that you are doing something with their feedback, right? Whether or not you are doing exactly what they want you to do, people want to know that their voices are heard, that they're being listened to, taken seriously, and they want to have feedback of close the loop of what's going on. We've all taken surveys that have gone off into the ethers or shared our opinion and to hear nothing back. That, quite honestly, is the worst anti-incentive that somebody can get. And there's so many surveys out there in companies that are doing that quite honestly, if you put something in place to follow up with those and respect the respondents of your surveys enough to say, hey, thank you so much, we're listening, and this is what we're doing because of it on the back end, that is the best incentive that you can do. So in general, following back up with people and letting them know that you heard and thank them for their opinion. Also, as we're putting these touch points and feedback opportunities along the way, you need to make sure, even ahead of launching something, that you have a plan on the back end to address any issues or concerns, positive or negative actually, that come up. People that are going to spend their time and energy to respond. If there's an issue, we need to know exactly what department that's going to, who's going to be addressing it, and what we're going to be doing to follow up. I know I used to work at Home Depot back in the day, and we knew exactly when surveys came in, they were sent to the direct departments of marketing, ops, pricing, wherever we were. We got the results and we knew exactly what to do with them when they came in. So we want to make sure that the results are not coming in to a black hole. This is on some negative feedback that you could be getting, like, hey, I have an issue. Can someone please respond to me? And I'd say on the flip side, you can have people that are so excited. They're sharing their experiences with your product or services, and they're bragging about what they do. These people you need to follow up with as well. And lean into them. Head over to the marketing department and use this as a case study and a story of what's happening, right? This is valuable time. So to the question of what is a good incentive, quite honestly, feedback. Let them know that they're being heard and what you're doing with their responses. So I love share stories and tell others in the company what's going on and what's happening with them. Don't let it sit in a vacuum or in a silo over off to the side and not use that feedback. And I'm excited to answer some more questions next week. Let me know what you guys are doing of getting your customer insight strategies in place, and I look forward to continuing the conversation.